Hey Saber fans, this is Adam from Blue Force Sabers. Wanted to come at you today and introduce a new soundboard. And I came about this soundboard from John from Dark Wolf Sabers, and huge shout out to him for introducing me to this board. And this is the board right here. He was great in helping me getting a couple of these. We've been chatting back and forth over Facebook and hitting ideas back and forth, and he's really been a great help. I hope I helped him out, and he's certainly helped me out. So I wanted to do a quick review of this board and show you some of the features, because it really truly is an awesome board. I wanted to do a couple comparisons with the boards out there. I've installed pretty much every soundboard that is, from Nigon Electronics and Plector Labs, including Saberforge's board as well as the Hasbro and some Econo boards. So the features that you get in this one is really great for the price point and everything. So like I said, I wanted to do a quick review, show you a couple of the features. John has put up a few videos, I know, recently showing some of the features as well, but I wanted to do a review too. And since he asked me to do one, and he's definitely has helped me out, I wanted to present a review as well. So some of the features with this board, before I fire it up in the Saber, and this Saber I just built actually for this board. I wanted one for myself, so this is one of my stainless steel ones with a leather wrap here and a shroud, which is black, and it's a flat black paint with a copper highlights on the front. Inside it's an illuminated switch in white, and then this board can handle a red, green, blue, white LED. So of course I had to throw that one in there to get all the colors, because with this board you get 16 colors. And I'll focus here in while I'm talking. You have 3 sound fonts, which are all pre-programmed, so you can't change them, and then 1 stunt. So the 3 sound fonts are totally different from each other. They have a unique flair to each sound font, which is really nice. And then the 1 stunt, which is no sound at all, but you get a vibration effect. You actually get a vibration effect on the other fonts as well, especially when it goes into the Lockup and Flash on Clash. So you can run a full 12-watt LED with this. You have the vibration motor, which is built in, and that's on the back side here, right here on the top, right here. And then you have the Lockup and Flash on Clash effects. Now with the 16 colors, it changes the Flash on Clash depending on what color that you have set up on there, and it's very easy to switch through all the colors as well. You have your standard swing and clash effects. It can handle a 2-watt speaker, which is what's in this one, is a 2-watt premium speaker. Recharge port, which I have on the back here, and I have a Switchcraft recharge port. Let's see, illuminating switch, which it can handle. And the nice feature with this too, which a lot of boards, when you're getting up to this level, is you need a secondary switch. But with this one, you can go through all the features with 1 switch, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute here. Another really nice part with this, because as you know, if you've ever built Sabers, the hardest part is when you're getting everything and cramming it in. It can get very tight. A little bit less soldering is that you don't need any resistors whatsoever. The resistors are all pre-built into the board, so no resistors for the LED or the illuminated switch if you go that route. It's very straightforward wiring, which is nice. I'll flip this over again so you can kind of see a little bit. You have the right up top here is where you would wire the LEDs. You have your LED for your switch over here, the 2 spots for the positive and negative. Over here on this side is where you would wire the switch itself. Your battery down at the bottom here, and then your speaker over here on the right. Now this, the CH minus and plus, is if you had a 2-prong recharge port. I don't like those because they're USB and they don't charge as fast, so I wired it up to a regular recharge board as well. So inside this hilt, you can see it's a little bit wider sound card, and I'll put a comparison of the couple cards up here in a second. But this hilt, the diameter of the tubing is 1 5/8 inch, so it fits perfectly fine in there. Plenty of space in that one. And then so let's fire this up real fast. Let me pull the kill key on the back. So this is the first sound font. That's pretty much the color it starts off with, is this yellowish kind of amber color. And then let's see if I can do it with one hand here. It's a double press to switch through the colors, so that's like a cyan. And the only problem with this is that there's no delay. So, like on other Sabers, other soundboards, that is, you have to hold down the switch to turn it off. It's pretty sensitive. It only takes you only have to hold it down for a second, as you can see there, to turn it on and off. So now it saves your color choice in there, but it's easier if you're holding in your hand and changing it. It's a little tough to do it right here to try to switch through the colors. Yeah. It really isn't a problem. It's just hard to do with one hand as you're holding it here. But anyway, so you have 16 colors you can switch through. And to switch fonts, hold it down for a second. You'll see the flashing light on the switch. And then it switches to the other one. You hold it down to save it. And then it fires up the second font. And as you can see, it saves the color choice from the last font as well. So you have your swing and your clash. Now that's your lockup effect, and it also, you can feel it in the hilt. If you're holding it, you can actually hear it a little bit too in person, is it vibrates as you do the lockup effect, which is beautiful. So we'll shut it off, and as it powers down too, you get a little vibration as well. We'll hold it down. You got the blinking again.
Sentinel.
So we'll hold it down and save it. So this kind of has a alien type of tone to it. Pretty cool effect to that one. I really like it. And once again, you get the vibration. You also get the vibration too when you start it up. So we'll hold it down again. Wait for the blinking light. This kind of helps too when you have an illuminated switch than just a regular. Alright, so I don't know if you heard that. You feel the vibration. This should be the silent mode. Yep. And then when you fire it up, you'll get the slight vibration again. And now this is great for cons, or if you just, you're dueling and you don't want any sounds, you have that option. And bear in mind, you can still switch through all the colors as well. And then it'll save it. And once you put the kill key in, it'll switch back to that default yellow again. But as long as you leave it out, it'll save it. I've got the blinking. There you go. Now you're back to that standard font again. Now it's really loud with the 2-watt speaker. I love the motor effect in there. It just adds a little extra to it. And there you go. So I'll post a couple pictures online of the different colors that you can get. I don't know if I'll be able to fix all 16 colors in there, but I definitely want to show you the different features there. So let me grab the other board so you can see a size comparison of them, and I'll be right back in a second. Alright, so here's all the boards. So this is the new board right over here on the left, and then all the way down to the Nano Biscotte on the right. So this is the Spark 2, the Prizm, and the Nano Biscotte. So you can see the difference in the size of the boards. The Spark 2 is slightly taller but thinner. You have the Prizm, so you can see it. So it's about almost about the same width as the other board, but obviously a lot shorter. And then the Nano Biscotte is pretty minuscule compared to it, which would be assumed. And then this, because of the pre-resistoring and the vibration motor on the back side, it is a bit thicker as well. But so some hilts that are pretty small, it might be tight to fit it in there. It might take some finagling to get it in there. But for a good majority of hilts, you're going to do very well. If you do any kind of PVC or you build your own hilts from scratch, then you can obviously make it work. So hopefully this review helps. Please take a look at our Facebook and Instagram page. I'm going to post some colors up there of the blades, and then later on I'm also going to do a review of this new hilt, and these boards will be hopefully available in the future, and we'll do a couple builds. And once again, thanks to John from Dark Wolf Sabers for really hooking me up with this and helping me out with these, the wiring as well. His videos were a great help in making a decision, and I really appreciate it. So big shout out to him. Thanks again. God bless and take care.